Hylian!
Oh, that was an old intro. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance and the REUU Rabble. Unfortunately, just for now, don't go away. It's just me, but everybody is a chick. They can't show up on time. But they will be here soon. We got Cole my butthole. We got Fabio. We got Dan the man. And I haven't heard from Jay Noggy. I don't know what happened to him. But they're all going to be here soon. So while we're waiting for everybody else to show up, I thought this would be an opportune time to show you my amazing returns on my new investment. Because no longer am I going to wait till I'm 65, 70 years old to retire. That is unreasonable and ridiculous. I am tired of the workforce. I want to be financially independent. So because of that, I have decided to make a new investment in a very interesting ETF you may have heard of on the YouTube airwaves that does amazing returns. It's called Tesla Y. Tesla Y is a option income ETF. Let me turn off Discord here because it's going to be annoying. But it's an option income ETF. It's officially called the Yield Max Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF. Basically, a bunch of nerds, they create synthetic shares. So they're not actually buying shares of the stock. They are using options, calls, and puts, basically. I don't know exactly how they do it. But basically, they're creating synthetic shares that track how the stock actually trades. I don't know why they can't just buy the shares themselves, but whatever. I guess it's some new high-speed, amazing thing. And then on top of that, they sell covered calls. So theoretically, this is just a covered call ETF. That's right. And it's got some treasuries in there. So if you want some random fund managers to charge you 1%, and gamble on options, this might be the investment for you. Now, I'm here to cut through all the BS. Okay, I'm sick and tired of these grifting, scamming clowns deceiving you into thinking that you're making a lot of money on these things and that you can just retire and generate amazing returns with these ETFs. When in fact, you're going to massively underperform the market. You're going to pay a 1% expense ratio. And you are massively exposed to single stock risk. Now, since I bought this ETF, I am down 9.58%, but that's a little misleading, okay? My market value, the total value of my portfolio is $15.03. Yes, Kid Freshie, I am a sellout and a degenerate, and I betrayed everything that I preach on my channel. My market value is $15.03. And I initially invested $15.93. And we can clearly see that I already received a dividend. So I received a dividend of $69,420. Yes, they actually declared a dividend of $69,420. But what was I saying? So I received the dividend, and then you can clearly see that I reinvested the dividend. So I haven't taken any money out of this investment. I put in $15.93. I got a distribution, and I reinvested it back in. So if we go back up, we can see that I have a market value of $15.03. So here's how you calculate your total return. I already did it earlier, but I'll do it again. You take your current market value, $15.03. There's no manipulation here. Show me how I'm manipulating. I go with what I initially invested, $15.93, and then I divide it by what I initially invested. I am down 5.6. I'm down 5.6%, basically 5.5%, since I invested in this ETF on May 3rd of 2024, and that's with the dividend reinvested. So even though I got income, I'm still down. Now, what these clowns do is they say, well, you have to ignore the negative 9.58% because that excludes the dividend. But if you don't, even with the dividend reinvested, that's still a loss. That's still a loss. So I don't know what you people are smoking, but so far I've been annihilated on this thing. Like, I mean, if VT dropped by 9.58%, somebody's texting me here. Oh, it's Cole. Did you send the link? Yes, check your Discord, you degenerate piece of trash. Anyway, what was I saying? So if VT dropped by 9.5%, I wouldn't care. You know, okay, I own every stock in the world. I'll just keep dollar cost average. It wouldn't bother me at all. It's a total world index. If this piece of garbage drops by 9.58%, I would be a little worried. Okay, because this is just based on one stock, one company. That's right. So not only are you investing in a product that's like complex, I mean, look what this fund holds. They got some treasury notes. It's basically the entire portfolio. And then they have like these calls and puts and calls and puts and calls and some more treasury notes and then some calls and calls. Like, what are they doing? Okay. These clowns have $685 million of assets under management. So if they are charging a 1% expense ratio, that's like what? $6.5 million a year they're making off of this. So they got some clowns in a room just like trading options and creating the illusion of income. I've already shown you I'm down on a total return basis. I'm down. And they're getting $6.5 million, which is pretty ridiculous, okay? Okay, so let's go back. So this is I'm going to keep tracking that. If this thing goes to zero, I'm going to keep tracking it until it goes to zero. If Tesla plunges, which is very possible, this thing is going to get obliterated. Like this is an extremely risky investment. Okay. Now, people, like I said, they get confused, but it's very simple. I put in $15.93. What do I have now? $15.03. I'm losing money. Crazy. All right, let's do some comments while waiting for everybody else to show up. Holy crap, we already got a bunch of comments. I promise everybody's coming. Send me the link, Strong, to come on here. You're not part of the REUU rabble. All right, let's see some comments here. 2 more weeks. 2 more. Oh, here we go. We got a player. All right, let's see some comments.
Do you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Oh, too early. What is that hat you keep wearing?
It's just a random hat I have. I don't know. I'm trying to be like a dude, bro. Like a stock picker. I'm trying to be I want to get a
You
VT.
should wear, dude, you should get the vest. So you're shirtless, but you wear the like the accountant vest.
Oh, yeah.
Patagonia.
But then you wouldn't be able to see my nippies.
Well, you could just cut them. You might get banned from YouTube if you do that.
Man, you had that. You were ready for that. You're like, oh, I know the perfect solution for that. No, I'm trying to get a Virginia Tech hat. So because it says VT. So I think that'd be pretty cool. We'll get there. But anyway, I was going through my Tesla Y journey. Have you seen my returns so far?
You lost your shirt obviously already. So
yeah, I mean, I invested almost $16 to buy one share, and I'm already down.
Wait, when did you buy it? How, like 3 weeks ago or?
No, a week ago, May 3rd.
So you're down 5-6%, I bet.
Yes, and that's with reinvested dividends.
It's income. It's income, dude.
That's right. Yeah, it's income. That doesn't even include the taxes I'm going to have to pay. Let's just completely ignore that. That's even a bigger drag on returns. Plus the expense ratio. They're going to be deducting from the fund's assets to pay the management fee. So that's all going to compound over time.
So what do you? I was researching a different one. It was same idea. Contracts. Their return on capital in the tax form, it's like 97% of what they were giving back. This other was like SPYI. But
yeah, I mean, return on capital is just your money back.
Yeah, like
that's all it is.
I don't understand what people are buying.
Well, it's like, I mean, they take a popular name, they slap it on a covered call ETF, and they create the illusion of income. That's all they're doing. And it's pretty gross.
They're gonna have shorting now.
He's like, you got to complete it, mother effer.
How's everyone going?
Why's your hat not backwards, Fabio? There you go. You're supposed to be cool.
I'm Brody now.
There you go.
You know they got a short yield max fund now.
Oh yeah.
So that's their next. They're going to do the shorts now because now they've done all the degenerate call side. So they're going to do the other side of all these stocks.
Oh, like selling puts?
Well, it's a short strategy derivative product. So just take what, Tesla is and just flip instead of, I'm betting they're going to do, you buy puts, you buy calls, and then you sell puts, you sell calls, and then you buy contracts. So they'll instead of buying contracts or calls, they'll buy puts. I'm betting, but it's like all freaking stupid, anyways.
Oh, they have a Magnificent Seven fund. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah. Yield Max Magnificent Seven fund of option income ETFs.
I'm not surprised. They're going to create a fund for everything that draws any sort of attention or retail buzz. Mm-hmm. It's a marketing company that does financial products. Honestly,
I mean, it's pretty brilliant. Like, they know how to suck in retail dudes. They're smart.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
I'll give it to them. Hello? Take that shirt off, boy. Oh, wait a minute. We got a super chat. I'm making money here. I got 2 super chats. Dan, we have a... Watch your words, Dan.
He corrected it to VT.
And everyone thinks there's like this mega Royal Rumble coming of like me, the dividend guy, versus Chris. I'm like, but I don't disagree with what he's doing. So.
A Royal Rumble. We gonna wrestle shirtless in the mud?
Was there like in the first 12 minutes, did I miss like we all said like, was there like a super chat that said I'll give $20 if we all wear backwards caps? Did I miss that part?
Yeah.
I do not condemn VT. So officially.
Be right back.
Go get a backwards cap.
No cap.
It's got.
I don't even know what condemn it means. Am I supposed to curse it or something?
Well, it's according to Gil, it's the tool of the Matrix. Like, the Matrix wants you to buy VT so you can stay poor, but Andrew Tate wants you to buy QQQ because that's the true path to escaping poverty and stop being a brokey. Basically,
I have 3 problems with VT. 3 problems, and that's it. But I basically buy. We've talked about this. I basically buy the world in my retirement account, but I don't want to invest in communist countries like Canada and China.
Canada. Do you really not invest in Canada?
No, I avoid the play. Dude, trash.
I was like, China and Canada. Interesting.
You got to invest in Canada with a home country bias towards Canada.
Yeah, I'm half Canadian and I won't touch that stuff. So
you're a traitor to your people. Oh my god.
What's up?
Cole, you look very good. Hold on. Can we make you bigger here? How do we do this?
Jeez.
Yeah, you can. You can make them bigger. You just have to click on them.
Yeah, you can make me bigger. Just send me a picture of tits.
All right, there we go.
All right, guys, welcome to the REUU Rabble.
We're gonna stay like this for a little bit.
All right, good. No, while we do this, okay, great. I can do my prepared segment. This is my pitch for VT. This is why you should invest in VT.
Okay, Cole. Before we start, remember I am still in a probationary period.
Does this look like the face that would get you in trouble?
Yes.
Yes.
I know you enough.
Like the face that got us in trouble.
All right. So look. So this is going to be me acting as 2 people, and this is why you should invest in VT. Okay. So what kind of returns can I expect of VT? You can expect about 8 to 10% a year, sir. And am I going to get like any dividends with that, or not very much dividends, sir? About 2% dividends a year, but my account's going to go up 8 to 10%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your account's going to go up about 8 to 10% a year, but not very much dividend growth. Okay. Who's going to say no to that portfolio?
I feel like this almost should have been somewhat offensive.
If this live stream stops randomly, you know why.
the YouTube gods, I don't know if they'd approve of all of that. Well, you got to crush it afterwards. You got to drink the whole thing and crush it on your head.
Shotgun it. You know the shotgun, Cole?
I did that. I did that in high school once.
Wait, can you, Cole? Can you change your name to Tim Pool?
Sure, dude.
Oh my god.
We have Tim Pool.
Change the title too. Change the title of the live stream.
He went to California. He's at like a wedding.
All right. So I was at the store the other day and I saw a fucking woman. Fucking bullshit. Is that what Tim Pool sounds like? I
don't think so. All right,
he's an angry balding manlet.
Okay, guys. So I'm Tim Pool. China is destroying their Twitter. They've banned all the.
That's how he sounds. I don't know if that's how.
I haven't watched Tim Pool since like 2020.
Let YouTube know I've never watched Tim Pool. Wow. Nor would I ever watch. If I saw Tim Pool, if I was recommended a Tim Pool video, I would delete my YouTube account to make sure I don't accidentally watch him.
Oh man.
So what's going on with Hoodstock? Because I see the title Hood Degeneracy. You got to update me on this.
Hold on a minute. Fabio, you condemn Tesla Y. Do you condemn VY?
VY, no.
Vince Young?
What's VY? VY stock.
What is this?
Is VY like covered calls?
Is it VT income?
Whoa, no. Look at this. It's actually
it's VT income. Cole.
Really?
VY Global Growth Class A. What is this?
Yield Max is reading this right now. They're like, we'll get started.
Well, it's a sketchy website. I think.
Dan, did you know I guess you do know because aren't you like the expert on Yield Max? They have a VT for Yield Max. It's all the Yield Max funds.
Yeah, Y Max.
That's a great because they can't all go down.
You can
wait. Have you?
It is clinic. It is such garbage that ETF. You couldn't put more garbage in one ETF if you tried.
This is such a bastardization of what investing is. Oh my god! So have you seen the guy that he's the other guy who's like under Kamir, and what's his name?
A different YouTube channel.
Yeah, completely different.
I think I know who you're talking about. He has a $300,000 HELOC invested in Tesla or something.
Yield Max TV.
No, actually, funny enough. So apparently, I'm going to be on the same panel as Yield Max TV because for whatever reason, the people interviewing him they wanted me on too. So you're
going to do it? Oh, I'm out.
A panel? No. What are you going to like a college or something? Who's interviewing?
No. Panel on like a podcast. So just to, I guess, converse.
I think Drake's doing a panel. I heard he was going to a middle school.
I'm not Chris versed in anything that's going on. I heard there's something going on with them rappers.
No, nothing's going on.
Chris,
there's always something going on with rappers.
Do Alti. I said.
Alti is the best one.
Is it Ulta Beauty Yield Max?
No, it's the only one I'd invest in for sure. It's just like so degenerate. It's a joke.
Ultra option income strategy. Yeah.
Wait, what's the 106? What is that? The yield?
That's a distribution yield. Yeah.
You mean the dividend?
Look at the holdings though.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, go look at what it holds.
It's just like cash. They just pay it out.
Look at the companies.
Affirm
Beyond. Is that Beyond Meat?
No.
It's beyond. It's beyond retirement.
Overstock that bought Bed Bath and Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
They bought the brand and then they changed the name from Overstock to Beyond.
And then
so what are they doing? Just
they
go in and out of
the most volatile names, the companies with the highest implied volatility, and they sell covered calls on that. And they create, I think this is also synthetic. So they create synthetic long positions on all of those stocks with high implied volatilities, and then they sell covered calls on that.
It's terrible.
Makes sense. You know, if you don't think about it too much, it makes a lot of sense. And a lot of those people, they love Alti.
Coinbase, GameStop, GigaCloud. What the hell is that?
Don't worry about it. Just accept.
Don't make
I'm sensing a lot of like questioning you're doing too much of that. It's gotta be a lot less.
Uh-oh, we get more money.
That's
We get
a
more
Tim
money
Pool
for
effect.
daddy.
That's a Tim Pool effect.
I saw an advertisement from the GOAT Oatly today. Oatly advertises.
Yeah, they're not as cool as Tesla that doesn't need advertising, except advertising on YouTube now.
Oh
Free
yeah,
advertising for all the shills.
yeah. I got a YouTube ad where Elon Musk was at the World Economic Forum discussing.
No, you guys didn't get the Tesla ads, dude.
No,
I got
didn't, no.
so many Tesla ads recently, in like
I've been
last
getting-
couple months. Yeah, they've been advertising on YouTube.
I've been getting ads for. Well, I can't afford a Tesla, so I don't get advertised for it.
You don't?
No, I get advertised for some like fucking mobile game.
I mean, at least they could do like, I don't know, brand recognition.
They're like, what if we invented a mobile game where you couldn't just come in on day one and buy all the cards at once?
I don't know those ads.
Marvel Snap, apparently.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's Alti, YMAX. That's one that the other channel likes. That's the big guy. That's all I'm gonna say about him. But
Oh,
big
Ape
guy.
Father?
no, he's another guy. He knows about you, Chris, because he's entertaining too to watch because he says some of the darnest things.
What are you, Bill Cosby?
Says some of the darnest things. Yeah.
Who is it?
I forget his name. Something. Tactical stock scalper, dude. He's hilarious.
Oh well, that guy has to know what he's talking about.
Is he like is he a troll or is he like legit?
No. He's not a troll. He 100%
Is his profile picture like a sniper, like aiming at the Wall Street or something? Like,
Yeah. No, he's entertaining as hell too.
Did y'all already talk about that Meet Coven Discord post? Because I was amped up for that.
Yeah. We can talk about it.
About what?
All right.
I must have missed
Did you just take off your pants?
Huh? Are you talking to me or Cole?
No, cool.
Cole, do not get nude on my stream.
You just take off your pants.
Stop.
I want
You
you
are
to
out of
stand up
control.
right now.
Cole, why are you taking your pants off?
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
It's got dark real fast.
Somebody
Let me
said
send you a post to
tactical
myself.
boomerism.
Strongman after dark.
Holy fuck! I got us $10. I'm hitting this gym, you know.
Ever since I discovered Strongman, I'm more balanced. 50% Bitcoin, 50. That is a very reasonable asset allocation.
Yeah,
And I'm not
because
just saying that because you gave me money.
it makes sense because if Bitcoin goes down, he still has a VT, and if Bitcoin goes up, he has the Bitcoin. So he wins either way.
He read 60-40, but he did it backwards, and he's like, "Fuck it, I think I'm close enough."
Oh, somebody was nice enough to message me the Meet Kevin post so we can react to Meet Kevin's newest Degeneracy.
Oh, what did he do this time?
Oh,
he
yeah.
did the smartest
Yeah,
thing
you don't know.
possible. So you know how you go long stocks to make money? Well,
Yo, Chris, you're the only evidence of his video after the Giga Austin video when he said he bought it.
Really?
Yeah, you're it. So your video, like,
so you're probably gonna get copyright striked.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
my channel's gonna get
downloaded.
my channel's about to get struck. Thank you
Yeah,
for the donation, a Major Tau. Now
But
we're
he did
gonna
it
roast
again.
me.
He did it again when he bought it. Oh, I don't know this.
All right, big hedging trade. Should I read or?
Yes, Cole, you're the most entertaining.
Yes, thank you. Hey, buddy, me Kevin here. The spine cues are topping again. Unlike Meet Kevin, sentiment is worsening. Greed and fear is neutral. That's in quotes. Consumer discretionaries are giving us pretty nasty warnings. The consumer is 70% of the economy. Did you guys know that?
Yeah,
Who
I knew
cares?
that.
I'm worried quarter one may have been, quote, the last hurrah for the market. I don't know who he's quoting. To hit new highs, we need inflation to collapse Wednesday. That would be so amazing. And hey, if that happens, all in, baby, we won. Soft landing, keep that trend up, and boom, rates go down, and we can keep the Nike swoosh going. Woohoo! But I think that hope is slightly diluted right now. Job uncertainty. That makes sense. Hope is slightly diluted. Job uncertainty is rising. Unemployment claims are starting to move up. Leading indicators of hiring are crap. I don't know with certainty, obviously, but I'm okay. So let's highlight this because I've read this post already. Let's highlight this part. I don't know with certainty, obviously. Remember that. But I'm going to go short the Qs with 55,000 on very risky options. These are out the money, 42-ish day calls on a triple leveraged short ETF called SQQQ.
Oh my God.
In other words, it's totally degenerate. But it's also exactly what you would do when and if you believe the market has hit peak again. Let's stop right there real quick. So
Cole, what do you do when the market hits the peak?
Well, I short the market. So there's
that's
two
what you do.
in investing. There's two things: you can go long the market or you can go short the market. Kevin did both. So he accomplishes nothing, I guess. I don't know. I'm happy to take the L here. If these options crater, I'd be open to adding what? If the options crater, I'd be open to adding another 45,000 to them. I'm looking for this trade to play out by the end of the month. Okay, so first, Fabio, explain this to me, because I understand there is probably like a slight difference on 42-day out options. But Fabio, can you explain to me why buy a call on a triple levered short ETF instead of just buying puts on the QQQ? What's the thought process there?
You'll get 3 times more the move, or the
Really?
3 times
Okay.
more the sensitivity. Yeah,
And that's not priced into the options.
that's actually what I was gonna go check real quick, but
Okay.
it probably will be.
I'm sure there's a bit of a difference on 42-day. It probably wouldn't on like 0 date expiration. I'm sure they'd be the exact same, but maybe on 42 days they're different.
But why couldn't you buy a put on a triple leverage like bullish
calls, right?
QQQ?
He bought
Yeah, he
calls,
bought
on
calls on the
SQQQ.
inverse one. So why not just buy put on the regular triple leverage one?
Which I at first I thought would have way more. I thought puts on QQQ would have way more liquidity,
Yes.
but I think SQQQ does have a good bit of option liquidity. But Fabio can tell us.
No, but there is a premium on calls, I believe. So you do pay a bit of a premium on calls in relation to the risk-free rate.
Yeah, let me give my theory, and y'all tell me if y'all agree with this. I think the reason because a lot of them do this, a lot of them like buy calls on inverse ETFs instead of buying puts. I think the reason is that in their head they're like, well, I know stocks go up, so it's unlikely QQQ goes down, but SQQQ is a stock, so it could go up, so they buy a call.
He did 45 days.
Yeah, 42, 6 weeks out.
Okay, 6 weeks.
40 to 45 days.
I was gonna see. I'm gonna be doing like the last price, and he said really far out the money.
Yeah, really far out the money. I would assume that.
I don't know what
like
that is.
20%. Will we go at 20%?
Did he go $20?
Yeah, I'd assume. Hey, I would think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's June 21st. Look at that. I think they're June 21st ones.
Yeah, but what strike?
Whatever 20% out the money is. I guess that's what I would call
20% out the money.
I don't know. That's what I would think. Way out the money is 20%.
So 12 to 13.
Oh, then maybe look at the price. If it's like $10.
Bucks.
Okay, maybe. Do you want to get 10 per share?
Oh, there's a lot of liquidity and volume here. So
what do you think makes sense? 10%, 15%.
Order.
If it's only $10, he couldn't have put 55,000 in. So maybe it's 10%.
Okay, so
No, he didn't sell. He didn't sell calls. Mock or Mac away. He bought calls on a. Oh yeah, he said never mind.
He bought calls on a triple leverage short.
He figured it out. But so here's my thought process.
Yeah, it's bad enough you wanted to buy.
Yeah, dude, you're paying like $2 almost per contract. So that's in terms of percentage, that's like it's gonna be right there where the market's like.
I guess it would depend on if it's. It would depend on like how many red consecutive days would that affect like the difference.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta see I gotta go to see a chart on this because it's probably Crash.
What
Why
what
look-
resource do you use to like get all
I'm
this
just using my
information?
broker.
What, Fidelity, Charles Schwab.
We can't.
You want
disclose
to
that.
know what broker I use? All right, we'll
I
put
do.
the sponsored link in the description below. I use
You're so
No.
mysterious about it.
If you sign up today using promo code STRONG, get 1 free call on SQQQ.
Okay, so they were priced even at their peak. It was like still 10%.
Could a brokerage do that? Could if you sign up, give you a free option? Would that violate some law or something? Some
I don't know.
regulation? I don't know.
Not
Bad
a
idea.
lawyer on that.
Great idea.
Well, they're not supposed to sign you up for margin when you open an account, but Robinhood has no
Well, hey,
problem.
Dan.
So
Dan,
according
let
to
me tell you-
Elemental Tamago's math, the market is uncertain.
Okay.
The options market is uncertain on the move. No, I'm serious. Like he
Yeah.
I've
No,
never,
hey, put up
I've never
Scott's comment.
shorted an index in my life, or freaking, calls on it.
Not Schaefer, but just Scott. Put up his comment.
The bottom one?
That's so true, by the way. Like, I no joke at all.
Meet you.
Like Kevin is insane. Like he's unpredictable.
Well, yeah, actually, when you think about it, Kevin, since he lost out of 40 million, he got, what was it, like wiped out 30 million of that
But that was a tax write-off.
in totality. Yeah, he did that. And then, I mean, I don't think Jeremy wiped out that percentage.
Well, we don't know what Jeremy's percentage wipeout was.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It didn't beat VT, and that's already pathetic enough.
Oh, yeah, I do use SoFi.
So
SoFi
Fabio,
just
my
clears.
next
Dude.
question to you after. So we've already the SQQ, QQQ thing. That probably doesn't really matter that much. But tell me, why would somebody, meet Kevin, just a single investor? He's not running a fund or anything. Why is Meet Kevin so hell bent on hedging? Like what would happen if he didn't hedge and he was just long equities? What would happen to him?
He'd be down for a little bit. But,
Well, that's assuming it goes down.
we know the answer. Strongman's
Wait,
talking about
guys,
that a lot. It's
I
gambling.
think I got confirmation of what he was buying.
Wait, is that
Somebody's
is that
sending me
Khmer?
this stuff.
Is that the
Why am
Khmer
I
profile
tuning
pic?
into the wall?
Hold on a minute.
It is. It's Khmer.
Well, this is helpful.
Oh, here we go.
16. Oh, wow.
This guy's actually insane.
$16.
Yeah,
Were we even
I-
close to what he got?
I said June 21st. I know how to read a calendar. That's more than Paul can say.
Well, that's because you're actually in his Discord, Cole.
Well,
Oh yeah,
also
I paid $20,000.
Well, he's got a lifetime thing now, by the way. Did you know that? If you pay, I think it's like 8 or 10 grand, you get a lifetime for all his future courses.
Well, as you can tell, I did join Meet Kevin's investing course. I'd literally lost my shirt.
literally awesome.
Thank you.
This one.
I like how he buys one of the 13. Oh, it's separated. There we
Just
go.
in case, yeah. he
That's
bought
all.
999 and he was like,
Yeah,
wait
he's
a
like,
second.
I forgot one.
If Elemental's watching, according to his math, it's a shout out to our discussion from the other day. But it looks like the options market is actually pricing a bullish move because I'm trying to go long and it's going the. If I'm getting over,
hey, you got to be
close
contrarian to
50%.
make money in the market.
Yeah.
You know what I love is that he said in the post, like, this is super crazy degenerate. This is just me. If I were to make some crazy degenerate play, maybe I wouldn't like say it to my thousands of followers who copy everything I say.
I bet he won't make the money that Fabio and me made shorting a company.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Let's talk
I
about
don't
it.
think Strong. No,
It's already done and over with, so it doesn't matter.
you don't approve of this stuff, Strong man.
Was it GameStop?
No,
No.
we
We-
shorted.
no, legit,
we
this is
shorted
real.
our
No, we
ally
shorted-
Israel
We shorted a marketing company that lost a Microsoft
in Israel.
In Israel.
In Israel.
Israel?
We did.
Why
like
did you guys decide to short this company?
We have some individuals who are more knowledgeable in ad tech than ourselves that shared let's call it an understanding about the business model and why it was flawed.
And then I kind of ran through. You could see how dependent they were on Microsoft in their filings. So,
Well, you said
And
you
they
ran
stopped
through it.
talking about it in.
well, I
like,
looked through the file, like their financials.
But say you ran through.
I
So
ran through their financials.
What you ran? What are you? Meet Kevin's
Wait,
wife at a
no.
fraternity
Anyway.
party?
oh, we need to talk about it, Cole.
Hold on, Cole. So yeah. So then all of a sudden it came like Monday, 3 weeks ago, I think.
I was on vacation when it happened.
Dropped like 45% overnight.
So the way it worked is like we all pretty much shorted it. Dan, myself, Andrew, who's the analyst on CM. I think Jesse also shorted it. We all shorted it the same way, and Bacon shorted it. We all shorted it the same way, but different strikes. So I did the most aggressive strike by far. So it was trading at 20 bucks a share, and I did $12.50 strike for 1 year out on these puts. And I think Dan, what were your strikes?
I did 15 and 12.50.
Okay, so
I rolled it over. Originally, I had 20.
So you guys just bought
Yes, we bought puts. Yep.
And then, like, how did you know there was going to be a catalyst that was going to make it drop within a year?
We knew that the Microsoft contract was a major part of their business, and
it expired at the end of the year.
There were some opinions about how they were as a business, as a competitor, that were not very good. For example, they had one customer service representative for all North America. All right, it's going to sound like a literal short report here when we go through it.
You know, what's funny is if you're now not allowed to get government contracts because you shorted an Israeli company.
Okay, yeah. And then if you looked at the earnings report prior to that, there was signs that they were not talking about their largest customer anymore. They weren't mentioning them by name. And that was like all of a sudden. And we knew that the contract ended in 2024 and was set to renew in November. So hence, I chose to price my contracts for an expiration of January 2025. So a clear defined catalyst over a specified period of time. Yep. I had no idea that they would pre-announce a signal. It wasn't actually, it's not official yet, by the way. Let me be very clear. It's not official, but they announced a new piece of evidence that really points that they're not getting that contract renewal because Microsoft is waning off of their services. That's what they announced, which probably means they're not getting the contract service renewal in November. But that's already priced into the market now. But the signs were kind of there. And knowing how, let's say, degenerate they ran their business, there was one other clue. So typically, when you see a business hoarding cash, it's not usually bad sign. They had no debt, tons of cash, and then the management kept telling you we're holding all this cash for an acquisition. Year one goes by, we're holding this cash for an acquisition. Year two goes by, we're holding this cash for an acquisition. CEO leaves, new management comes in, we're still holding this cash for an acquisition. Something doesn't, smell right. I'm not saying that the cash isn't there. That's a whole different story. If the cash isn't there, this is definitely a zero. And you could probably make the argument for shorting it now, but
but also like you could tell like they didn't care about Bing before. Now Microsoft cares because of ChatGPT implementation, which would lead you to believe that they weren't going to renew the contract. We say.
I condemn shorting. And if anybody ever shorts and I hear about it, they should be condemned to death.
Okay,
I'm
gonna agree.
We did do 3-4x on it. So.
I condemn Dan. Dan condemns Cole. Cole condemns Chris. Chris condemns me. And then I condemn Cole. Strawman condemns Dan. And
Loretta.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Do you accept?
I mean, guys, I'm completely innocent in this affair. I didn't know they were going to talk about this.
And I would never short.
I feel
like I would never short a U.S. ally.
This is almost anti. You know what? I just want to put that out there as well.
So, continue. The catalyst happened much sooner than anticipated. There were probably like if you had shorted but if you had bought the puts in the same strike that I did for July, I think you actually would have within like a couple weeks over 10x your money.
What percentage of your portfolio was in the short?
5%.
In the holding co, it was like not. What would that be? Let me calculate that.
Yeah, Fabio's sitting here bragging. He's like, "Yeah, I made 4x," and he's like,
"Well, it was 20%. Now it's 150% of my portfolio."
No, nothing like that.
So when are you buying calls on this company?
It was
no.
0.16% of my portfolio. And the whole
guys, I can't condemn that. Okay, I always say 5% for fun.
Yeah, it did pay for the vacation.
Don't be super crazy. Like,
your vacation to Gaza.
I mean, it paid for my Disney trip. So
yeah, So
I think
the strike at 12.50. That one did because now it's in the money, which is the funniest part. It's in the money if I still had held it to this day. But I took profits. The final profits in both my holding co and my personal holdings was roughly 600, give or take, about like 10% because I sold them at slightly different times.
Can we point out though how funny it is that Dan shorted an Israeli company and then used the money to go to Disney?
Well, if you want to actually go the most degenerate, because I can probably talk about it now because I've already done it, so it's too late. But this week was my most degenerate. I think by far. It's with not a significant amount of money. Let me be very clear.
You bought calls on SQQQ?
No. The numbers don't matter. So we'll keep the numbers out for now, but just like follow the train of logic here, and you'll see like how.
I'm trying to keep him in line this week. I'm
like,
Fabio, stop, take a breath. You don't have to keep going.
Selling puts.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, am I crazy? Is he doing multiple super chats saying, "Do you condemn shorting," or is it just one? I'm seeing like
one. It glitched on StreamYard. I checked on YouTube. It was just one.
One.
Okay, I was like, damn, dude, I've already answered the question.
Gil right now, Gil's checking his bank account right now to see if he can send another $1.99.
I wish the $10 one glitched.
Yeah.
Is it adding up at this point to the $100 for debate? Is this still all counting or no?
I've already lost count, so we're just gonna restart. We're starting back up. Yeah. Anyway, continue, Fabio. What were we talking about? What were you doing?
Degeneracy. I don't know if you want me to say this on here. I can tell you off camera.
You know how you're. I want to hear it. I want to hear how bad this is.
He's gonna live vicariously through you.
So I sold puts. I won't say what security because that doesn't matter at this point. I sold puts on a security. I got the premiums on said security. I bought short-dated contracts on another security before their earnings. That ended up working out. I joked around that life hasn't taught me any lessons, so I'm going to keep going. Grabbed all that plus the profit and then bought more calls on another security right before their earnings. And that one just worked out. So now my next phase is life has still not taught me any lessons, so I'm going to keep going.
What if you never lose? Like you just keep doing it, and then you're like a trillionaire. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Double super chat, $10.
Man, I love the REUU Rabble. Oh my god!
This just happened.
Strong.
Right, one at a time, people.
Strong man's getting KFC for his family tonight.
Jesus Christ.
This is all going to VT. I don't care about the kids. All right, when's Gil going to debate QQQ versus VT? Gil, I've reset the. Okay, you know what? I'll say $70 you owe me. I've actually
gave you 10. So.
Okay, 65. 70 minus 10 is 65.
62.
So $65.
Endangered the community.
Capital Mindset. You have been kind of a degenerate on this stream today. You should be a little ashamed of yourself.
Yeah,
I usually never. We usually never get into discussions on options, but today is.
Yeah, well, have you always done options? Like, when did this degeneracy start?
Yes, but I never discuss it. I just don't. It's not a big part of the overall portfolio. This was a rare degenerate string of events. I never do this.
I mean, yeah, I don't purposely talk about shorting companies. So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you brought it up.
Am I a hypocrite because I bought a call on Tattooed Chef, but I'm criticizing you for buying options?
No, I mean, if we were basing our entire investing strategy off of options, there's a huge level of confidence that would be insinuating. I would say that, because I mean, of course, like if I'm going to be right all the time on the direction and the timing of a stock, of course, why not do options? That makes no sense to not do otherwise. But you're expressing almost like absolute confidence if you are pursuing that strategy. It's
my experience with options was like getting annihilated on a TLT short. I was right, just too early.
Oglehead shout out. Remember we talked about VT on this stream?
Those are the good old days. Now we're in options, Tesla Y, shorting Israeli companies, hating on other people's like.
No, I am much more index based than I was before I met Chris. So
what are you, a library? Did that make sense? I don't know.
Still degenerate some days.
Mr. Dewey Decimal System here.
I wouldn't be sure. Kevin could probably send a Discord message. He'd probably say,
Jesus Christ. I feel like a grifter.
Have a conversation. It's gonna be singing.
I feel like such a grifter right now.
Guys,
thank you, Drew.
Can we get a super chat?
Oh my god! All right, I will. Here we go.
Take a shot. There you go.
Holy shit!
I drank last night, so I'm taking.
That wasn't a Keystone Light.
Are we getting more? Jesus Christ!
Yes.
We're probably down to like 6 viewers, but
I'm getting pissed because I'm getting super chats. All right, shirtless investing 101. Well, two of us are shirtless at least. See, the clowns are on this side, and then the professionals are over here.
Guys, Fabio and Dan will take their shirts off if we get a $2 super chat.
No,
Dan, if they gave me $1,000, would you take your shirt off?
$1,000, yeah.
Nobody.
Okay.
I would shut you down. Nobody wants.
I'd take my cock out.
Cole, shut up, dude. If you get me banned, okay. If I don't post for 2 weeks, it's because freaking Cole got me in trouble.
You sue
I
him
said I've never watched him
for damages. Sue him for damages.
Yeah, those are legit damages too.
Oh my god!
He's catching up. You're so far behind.
Right.
You're literally.
Dude, I'm getting overwhelmed here. I can't handle this. REUU Rabble haven't read Ludwig von Mises. Who's Ludwig von Mises?
I mean, move on because you got another one that's $5. $2.
We got to answer this guy's question.
Jesus.
Anybody know who this is?
Seconds of your time. Every dollar is a second of your time.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right, I'm gonna Google Ludwig. I need to answer this guy's question.
I think that's like one of Bowser's sons or something in Mario.
What is this guy?
Bowser has a son. Ludwig von Mises is an Austrian-American economist and historian.
Austrian. I know an Austrian, and he didn't. People don't like him too much.
Okay, check out this article right here. So this is Ludwig von Mises, right? Why is there a fighter right here with Joe Rogan? So this is like the caption, and it says Ludwig von Mises is Latin America's leading economist.
Click on it. Let's find out.
Well, I don't know. It's probably a you know what.
Yikes!
Wait,
go back. He was born in Ukraine.
What did he teach me?
What?
Yeah. Look, born
Where?
in Ukraine. Born September 29th, 1881.
Oh,
Ukraine.
Lviv, Ukraine.
Lviv. Yeah.
And he died in New York. Isn't that a little coincidental?
What does he teach me?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, it's probably coincidental.
Peter Lynch.
Cole's arms are two different sides. No, face the camera directly, Cole.
No, I'd work this arm out more.
I've come back.
How do you? Well, what workout do you do?
Well, so at the I go to Planet Fitness, and the like pull-up machine only has one bar on it, so I can only do the left side one.
You ever like move it? Like, did you ever think to just move it and use the other hand?
Guys, I got to leave the stream. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think you're lying. Oh, there's more, dude. They keep coming in.
All right.
Trading crypto, brah.
They keep coming in. What are they? Frat guys that meet Kevin's bedroom with his.
They're trying to distract me from talking trash about people by dripping me with $2. Thank Thank you, Drew. I love FTX. Great company.
I have.
This is Andrew spending some of his short money. Wall Street bets mindset over capital mindset. How do you
Well, they
feel
go
about
all. They put all
Fabio-
their money in that stuff. Not us.
Fabio, have you considered making an options channel?
No, never. I don't like talking about it. The only time I talk about it more openly is within the CM group, but that's about it.
Are you serious?
The truth is, like,
All right, we're almost done with this. We're almost done.
is there more?
Dude,
Drinking a
there's-
9% IPA. That is degenerate, dude. That is dangerous.
Who's drinking 9% IPA?
The vast majority of people should never touch options. Ever.
Or give
Never,
Super
ever.
Jones to.
They cannot handle it. They should never do it. You could be down 30% in one night. So,
Drew,
I mean,
stop.
don't like 80% expire worthless? Like when you
True.
buy.
oh, I bet.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Put
Or
a
people
picture
panic
up.
sell immediately when it goes red. Even so, you could have been right, but your timing's off.
There's no way we still have viewers. I've been saying boop, boop, boop for like 5 hours.
Right.
There's no way.
I
we have
vote
more
we
viewers.
stop doing the bump.
Who's watching this? If you're watching this stream, you're an idiot.
Next
Boop,
up,
boop,
next week, Chris is going to wheel strategy VT for us.
Yeah, strongman.
Imagine if you never saw my channel before, and then you're just like, what the hell is happening?
Strong-
It's just
strong-
going, boop, 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 and then the money just coming in.
Yeah, you're probably like, man, Tim Pool fell off. Like,
He's hitting hard times.
strongman, can you make a video tomorrow like how I retired early off of one YouTube live stream?
Oh, put up P. Morton's comment because all of the super chats. All right, just go through the super chats very quickly, but get to P. Morton's comment about.
Yeah, we just got 2 more.
BT swing trading, yes or no?
No.
No. Why would you?
Let's make Enron great again.
Let's do it.
Agreed.
Big
What's up,
T. Big D. Howdy, folks.
Is that even a dog? That looks like some kind of like
No, it's not a dog. That's
Bird?
clearly not a dog. No.
AI
It's
generated.
Oh, it's fish.
Yeah, it's a fish.
No, it's
That's
a
All right, right on.
So P. Morton, that guy. He has
yeah.
a-
Put the next comment. Put that up.
I can't do options. CJ the wheel. That guy is a crazy man.
Dude, he's nuts. Yeah.
He's crazy.
Fill us in.
Who is TJ the Wheel Deal?
Okay, you know what the wheel strategy is, right?
Yeah.
No.
I watch Kamikaze Cash.
Do the wheel strategy, but you're brand new to investing, and then see it as a legitimate source of sustainable income, and then do it on the most degenerate companies like shitcos. Do it on a bunch of shitcos
Will they pay higher premiums?
for a reason.
Is this guy a YouTuber or just some guy in your Discord?
He's a YouTuber. He's got
No, it's
4,000
YouTuber. No, no, no.
subscribers.
He wouldn't. He's not a cultural fit. We'll call that.
You can just say he's Jewish.
Cool.
He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you that
Oh.
strike.
So this TJ guy, he will go on like a mid stream. They'll talk about SoFi, and now he's doing wheel strategy on SoFi the next day.
Like he actually goes on a mid stream. Like they talk face to face, like we are now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How does he associate with these freaking weirdos?
Amit just collects them all, right? He's like a beacon.
They call
He's a
Magic
good
Head.
grifter networker. Like I'm actually gonna do a video call on the grifter industrial complex and just show you like bit by bit how they build their networks and how it's all interconnected. It's gonna be fun, but it might take a couple days.
But let me tell you real quick though. This is what his YouTube banner says. Strongman. It says, "Sell puts, sell calls, collect premium."
It's that easy. It's that easy.
That's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. He deleted all his videos, kind of showing how degenerate his.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
What does he meet, Kevin?
No,
He's learned
so
well.
like
He's
he's
learned well.
He was narrowing his channel's focus, Cole. He was only giving the best value. He didn't want it buried.
I
Under
think we need to call this guy out. Somebody email this channel to Scott Schaefer so he can like do a deep dive on this.
What he wouldn't waste his time on this guy. This guy. His long story short, I won't get into any details because like there's certain details that should be left out. But he handles like his friends' money, and they gave him lots of money. Cumulatively, it's like a couple $1 million, and he's like wheeling this money.
The
into
wheel deal
SoFi.
guy?
Yeah. He's got like $2 million locked up in SoFi contracts. So
And he
I
made-
think
and he
some of
made
them are
money.
locked up in cash secured puts. And then he has $1 million in common stock, or like $1.1 million in common stock. And then he has all those shares locked up in covered calls. So, and he thinks he's generating all this return, but he's probably just burning money.
And he shows this on the channel.
Yes, because that's how you definitely misuse option. Like the vast majority of the times, like option contracts are like where people get sucked in, especially for these income strategies, is like they go for the most shitty companies because they'll pay the highest premiums.
Is he showing like in a portfolio, or is it just like a spreadsheet?
No, portfolio. He's showing his Robinhood account.
So it's legit.
Yeah.
He legit is managing millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I have a question. I feel like an idiot. Is the joke is the wheel deal? It sounds like the real deal, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I think that's it.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember
Well, that was a miss.
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's why he named it. It's a pun on the real deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
No.
Hood,
I thought you were
Hood,
trying
is
to do a joke.
Hood is interesting how it's crashed so badly after earnings.
Wait. Did it crash? What's it at now?
A penny.
I think it's down to 16, right?
Well, wasn't
Let's
it
see.
like 7 at like one point?
Oh, you know who just bought it?
$16.23.
Wait, you know who just bought it when it was at
Our
17?
boy, right? Our boy Tanner.
Oh, I saw that.
Tanner,
I saw that on Twitter.
you fucking idiot.
Oh, well, it's up. I mean, it's up 74% last year.
He
Yeah,
didn't
but
buy it
he just bought
74%
it.
He
ago.
just bought it.
Okay.
Well,
I
if you think
do-
about it, though, let's say he spends $1,000 on Hood shares, but now he's joined the Hood Investor Club,
Yeah.
and he can generate more ad revenue than the $1,000 that he invested. By
One of y'all
being part of the club.
give me an actual like DD or whatever on quick DD on Robinhood, because I do think I think it's a good app. I mean, it really
interest rates higher for longer. They can generate a better spread. They get a lot of people onto the platform signing up for the gold membership. Gold membership is fixed revenue from subscribers, and then they can upsell other products to those gold members. Maybe get them on margin, generate
It's not-
margin.
it's not a tattooed chef.
No.
They keep their credit card losses minimum, like
Mhm.
flat, right?
Andrew's
Maybe
just spending his money on IAS now. He's just spending his IAS money right now.
Man, I picked the best friends. They just shower me with money. You know, Fabio, why don't you give me a super chat?
Me,
too?
Kevin's
50
wife
bucks,
gets
100
showered
bucks?
with something else for money.
You want a super chat?
Shut up, Cole.
What did he say?
Oh my god.
I didn't say anything.
Didn't we call it though? We said all the SoFi people, when they realize the stock's a loser, will start migrating to Hood.
No, but the other guy, Heaves migrated over to Shopify already. Like, Shopify.
Oh yeah, Tanner got wrecked on Shopify too. I sent it one of the clips to Chris. It's just like,
That's
it's
funny.
like
That
a
you
100-year
said,
company. It's a square company.
so wait, you said the SoFi guys are migrating to Hood?
They will.
Yeah,
When
because
they-
after
when
they
they
lost all their
finally
money on
realize-
SoFi, after they lost all their money on SoFi, they had to migrate.
Oh, I already know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Once they finally submit that SoFi's garbage.
Fabio, do you have a problem
Maybe
with my
at some
quick
point.
wit?
Did you enjoy us getting Gary on? The guy, the bank analyst.
I'm gonna have him on again. We're gonna talk about mortgages.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Was Tanner in the comments? Did he say anything?
No, definitely not.
Of course
Dude,
not.
Tan-
He's a coward. He won't. He blocked me.
That's so weird because like he let me on his channel. That actually shocked me
Yeah.
that he did that. And now he's like blocking people.
Yeah.
I guess he's just embarrassed. I don't know.
Someone else said he got blocked too in Discord.
Dude, what is going on?
God. Dude, I am banking right. Oh my god.
Put a shirt back on, man.
I feel like a bad person. I really do. This is horrible.
Fabio, I
dividends
added
on
up.
the
I'm a strongman. Strongman, I added up all your super chats. You've made $2,000 this stream.
What?
No, not even. Probably
Oh
like
my
$8,
God.
probably like $80.
This stream.
That's crazy.
Right.
Thank you,
What?
Lincoln. Can I give you $5 to put Cole a shirt to put on?
It's okay.
Cole, we could have asked for a lot more than that. You already messed it up.
I do whatever the people. I'm the expert on customer service for this stream. If the people want it, they get it.
King
Isn't there a
Sexy-
brand of like YouTube streams where they pay super chats and then you do whatever they say?
Yeah,
Isn't that a thing?
that's TikTok. That's TikTok where they go. So you
Bro.
basically you
Not
send like
TikTok.
no. So TikToks have.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Dan, do it, Dan.
Dance, boy.
No, so strongman. In case you've forgotten, there are these TikToks where it's usually women, and so like the way you do super chat.
Take off your shirt now.
So the way these
Too bad I'm
TikToks-
getting banned after the stream because of all the garbage coming out of Cole's mouth.
Well, it's probably because they shorted stocks. That's probably why you get banned. So these TikToks, the way you super chat on TikTok is you post like an emoji.
But he just paid to take it off. You weren't gonna pay.
So
You gotta pay some more.
okay, so from now on, for me to alternate shirts, you have to add up. So if somebody pays like $10 to put the shirt on, we have to get at least $10 to take it off. You have to one up the other person. But on TikTok, you super chat by you send like an emoji. So like you send like an ice cream cone, and that's like 5 cents. Or you send like a pizza, and that's 10 cents. So they do the live stream, and like somebody sends an ice cream cone, like, ice cream so good, yum yum. Ice cream so good, yum yum. And they get like a pizza, they're like, pizza delicious, yum yum. And it's that for like 3 hours. It's insane.
It's killing me.
Yeah.
Even mimicking it kills me.
I would watch the whole stream. What are you talking about?
No, people do like watch the whole stream for very horrible reasons that I won't say on stream.
You don't do them?
But you can DM me. You can DM me on Discord, and I'll tell you about all the.
It's
horrible-
very strange you saying that while putting on your shirt in that way. You're getting ready to go. Like, you can DM me. And I'll be sure to get you what you need.
Well, I'm actually. Could you guys? Let's move back to investing. Would you? I have a startup idea. You guys tell me if you're
Start
an investor.
buttoning up. You keep talking as you button.
Yeah. So my startup idea is it's a reverse strip club. So everybody's nude in there, but like
There
as
you
the
go.
night goes on, they put clothes
Yeah.
on.
The buttoning up.
I won't invest in strip clubs. Sorry.
Now, look, the thing about shorting is you have to be very careful that you don't accidentally long.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Is this referring to someone doing this?
No, not really. You know?
Oh, come on, man. That was like, I thought you were going to tell us a story.
Cole, answer this question.
$2. I gotta go find
You're
it.
so-
$2. You should have been like
You got a
20. Come on,
Sharpie?
man.
Put a little face on it.
What is this guy's profile picture? What is this?
That's my VT returns over the past year.
That is what he wished he could return on, but
So the hood thing. What's
what
going
are
on
you
with
saying,
Degeneracy?
Fabio?
Oh, that's a month return.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a 1 month return. But
Okay.
what is this hood degeneracy?
It's just degenerate in general. You didn't hear my rant on Hood? How much I hate
it? Existing.
Like the fact that do they allow you to trade crypto in your IRA? That's the question I have. Because they had a 232% growth in crypto revenue, transaction revenue. And at the same time, they're transferring money into people. People are putting their IRAs in here. So
Aren't
I'm
you the
wondering, are
tax
people
expert?
trading crypto in their IRAs? That's concerning.
Yes,
I don't see why
cryptos
you
can be owned.
well, you could do ETFs definitely. Crypto.
No, you can own directly.
But can you like? I've always heard like if you can't I
Oh, you
get
can't
conflicting
invest in
reports.
crypto at this time. Oh no,
Yeah,
but
I'm reading-
There
you can.
are out there. There are stuff that allows you to do it, but Robinhood does not. Okay, there we go. That's the answer.
Fabio, would you, if you could go back in time to 1998, would you invest in Google and Amazon?
It's a silly question, of course.
Okay, so why aren't you
Knowing
investing
what
in
I know now.
OpenAI?
Oh well, because I can't invest in OpenAI, you dingus.
So do you have a private equity firm?
No,
Isn't that what your YouTube channel is?
my YouTube channel.
I'll be right
is-
back, boys.
Oh, his kid
Cole?
just shit himself.
Cole,
I'll keep
Behave
them
yourself.
in check. Don't worry.
Oh, behave yourself.
Hey, as long as I don't get a $20 super chat telling me to do something terrible. All right, let's talk, now that the goofball is gone, let's talk about some actual investing stuff.
Yeah, let's talk some actual investing.
What do you want to know?
Yeah. What's been new with you, Cole? What are you investing? What have you bought?
Actually, it's not investing related at all, but I do have some interesting life stuff to talk about. This might be the last live stream you ever see me on.
Because
I'm cutting off my internet. Yeah, how's that for a title? How's that for a
This is the most random thing you've ever told me. Why are you cutting off your internet?
Well, two things. One is as an experiment because there are children without internet and they live. So I want to see. Okay, I made it sound way stupider than it is. One, the apartment I'm in, I've been here for 2 years, and they have a 2-year deal with the ISPs. There's I got like a 50% off coupon when I moved in, but it's only good for 2 years, so it's about to double in price. So there's that. But then the other thing is, I'm like, I could probably live without the internet. I'm trying to have like a simpler, more controlled life. So I was like, I'm trying to like literally for the last 5 days. Ask me what I've had for dinner the last 5 days.
What have you had for dinner the last 5 days?
Rice, beans, and hot sauce. Trying to live a simple life.
I'm concerned for you, Cole.
Oh, really? You are?
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have. I'm still have my phone. Like I have But no. The reason I bring this up though is before I cut off my internet, I want some. This applies to chat too, mainly to Fabio. That's why I've been trying to call you. Fabio doesn't answer my calls anymore.
I've been busy this week. This week's been a very busy week.
He's been shorting Israel a lot.
Yeah.
No, people in chat. I want some book recommendations. That could be literally any type. It's just if it's a book you think I'd like. It can be fiction. It can be investing. It can be. Doesn't matter. It can be as long as it's a book and you think I'd like it. Recommend it to me because I'm gonna have some books downloaded. Because the issue is I want it. One, it's a lot of things.
Right,
so
the rule. No.
Yeah.
There's a rule though. There's a rule. All right. To make this challenge even more epic, this journey you're going on, you can't buy it from Amazon.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
You have to go to a local bookstore and source it there.
There will be no payment used.
You motherfucker! You can't steal it. No, buy a physical book.
Anyway, point at book recommendation.
No, you're saving money on the internet. Go buy a physical book and read it without technology.
What would be the point of saving money if I have to go buy a book?
Buy the book. Just have it physically and read it and enjoy it as it was meant to be.
No, I do. I go one.
Rent
Fabio doesn't even know how poor people live. I go to the library, Fabio. I get books for free.
You get a book for free from the library.
Yes, I will read. You can recommend me textbooks. I say as long as it's a book, I will read it. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me try to do my strong. I haven't heard Strongman say it in so long. I think my impression's gonna suck. Let me try to remember what he always used to do. What would he always used to say? He's like, "My name's Strongman Personal Finance. I'm a CPA public accountant. Buy my book, Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon."
I think you're going crazy.
No, it's just the sunglasses and the Scully. No. So let me give a non-crazy thing. Let me say a non-crazy.
Okay.
Look, I've had 80% of a Keystone Light, so I might be a little insane right now.
I'm having whiskey. What's your
excuse? No, so I'm in this group where I have to walk 10,000 steps a day. It's around like 4 to 5 miles or so. And the problem is I'm at work from 9 to 5. And so when I get home from work, I never want to go walking. So the only way I can do it, oh my God, I love the Very Hungry Caterpillar. But so, God damn, that Hungry Caterpillar recommendation threw me all off. So in order for me to get my steps in, I have to do it all before work, and I have to start getting ready for work pretty early in the morning. So what I found is starting at 8 o'clock, which is coming up pretty fast. At 8 o'clock, I turn all my computers off. I turn my phone off, put it away. I'm asleep by 8:30 or 9. For the last 8 days, boop, 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 boop. For the last 8 days in a row, I have been in bed, but 9 o'clock at the absolute.
That's such a bastard thing to say if he wants you to buy the book, because that's so expensive. You can't afford that.
Whoa, Fabio. Whoa.
No.
There you go,
legitimately,
get
I wouldn't pay for that.
Well, I don't have to pay for it. I can just watch the YouTube
He's
summary.
I think he's telling you to get the original print, like not the PDF, like the.
No. I'm getting the YouTube summary by that Swedish guy or whatever.
Oh, please don't do that.
Sven Carlin, what's his name? Yeah.
No, please don't.
No. So I'm this is the actual thing I'm proud of. 9 days actually, 10 days, because it's been every day of May. 10 days in a row, I have gotten over 10,000 steps in every single day. It's because I've been waking up 5 a.m. I go walk for an hour first thing, and so I think this cutting off the internet thing is really just going to let me focus. Now, I've been going to the gym 3 times. I know you guys can tell when I took my shirt off. I'm going to the gym 3 times a week for about 2 months now, and I really think. Also, I'm obsessed with like the 80s and 90s. By the way, the other thing. I'm trying to watch. I've been crazy on movies. I've been trying to watch like a movie every single day, like a classic movie. Like I saw Taxi Driver. That was really good. Going to watch Blade Runner tomorrow. So basically I'm saying if I cut off, because I already have all these movies. So if I cut off the internet, I won't really have much to do except watch these movies, go work out, eat beans and rice. So I will update you guys. I will come on in 2 months from my phone. And when you guys see that I've fully become Tim Pool, you guys will cut your own internet off.
I can't. Like I
love the internet.
No. It's like I need it for work.
Well, hey, when you're an Amazon delivery driver like me, you don't need.
Bro, you're talking about minimalist lifestyle, and Fabio drives a Porsche. Like,
yeah.
Think of who you're talking.
Well, Fabio drives a Porsche. So for those of you that don't know, I've been to Fabio's house. In his garage, he has a Porsche. And then like he has a quarter mile long driveway. At the end of the driveway, he keeps his Lamborghini. So every morning he takes his Porsche to the Lamborghini and then gets in the Lamborghini and drives to work. And he works from home too. He does it just to flex.
Cole, where are his books? His real wealth. Where's
his books?
What?
Here are my
you missed it. It was right there for you.
Yeah, it was literally Ty Lopez reference, but you didn't get it.
Oh, here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things?
All right,
knowledge.
All right, I'm gonna cut in here and take over for a second because
how many viewers do we have? What the fuck
Andrew
am I talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Andrew put up a very good point. SoFi Bulls are celebrating it having Zelle. What the hell? How is the bank of the future?
Strong man didn't miss anything.
All right, no, yeah, we're talking about this. What do you guys think about this? I feel like this is a great talking point. That it's like that was some of the comments I saw on the Twitter thread too when Andrew sent it to me. That was pretty funny. They were like, I thought this
they don't make money off Zelle, right? It's just the interbanking system.
Actually, it costs them money because they have to pay Zelle.
Yeah, I was supposed to say the customer doesn't pay for Zelle; it's the bank.
But
the bank pays for Zelle.
Well, what you're forgetting is that now that SoFi's added Zelle, they have become part of every single other bank in America that has Zelle. Oh shit! Yeah, I guess that's not important.
The bank analyst we interviewed, Gary, one important part I hope people understood when he said was, I think like 80% of banks that grow as fast as SoFi, in his experience, have gone bankrupt. So
what that means?
80 or 90%.
Okay, so have you you guys are familiar that it's been studied extensively now at this point that heavily shorted businesses do tend to underperform. It's the rarity, it's the exception to the rule when you have a heavily shorted business that does well, right? I think we're all familiar with that or know that.
That's because Wall Street has a lot of power and likes to keep stock down.
That is what people actually think. They think the business went bankrupt because people shorted it.
That's why AMC is 30 cents split adjusted.
So SoFi is heavily shorted. And presumably, if you're a believer in broader efficient market hypothesis, right, that generally speaking, the market is acting within reason of known information. At least we can say that within reason of known information. Let's say it's not correct or incorrect. We're not making that assumption. But the market is right now making a educated bet off of known information that SoFi is mispriced higher than what it should be, based off of the cumulative short interest. And of course, bulls disagree with that. But it is interesting to see that you have a bank that's lending out to individuals who want personal loans, and somehow the credit score matters, because I never understood that argument. I talked to Gary about that, and I was like, okay, when do you need a personal loan, strongman? Probably because something happened in your life, right? That caused you.
I have never even considered a personal loan.
But hey, just so we don't forget it, put up like one of the newer comments, Raw Elvin, not the one at P Morton, but the one if it was doing well, it wouldn't be shorted. No, down a little bit more. That one, yeah. So he's saying, well, Fabio, of course, there's correlation because people don't short stocks that are doing well. Is that correct? Or
yes, no, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, because usually short interest is, again, broader market participants. You're kind of observing broader market participants betting on that this company is mispriced on the higher side.
You're saying there is predictive power. Like if you short highly shorted companies, you might do well.
No, not saying that, because once you're getting in there, once you're the one seeing that after the fact, it's.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that when you observe a company that is heavily shorted, if you dig a little deeper, you might find, and shouldn't be surprised, there are a lot of ugly things about it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So you're not saying it's too late to follow, but you are saying it is predictive in a don't follow it kind of way. But okay.
Yeah.
Do we know the main reasons people take personal loans? Have there been surveys?
Consolidate credit card debt would be one.
Yeah.
Like medical bills, maybe. I don't know.
Just if you have higher interest loans,
something in their life has happened, and they suddenly need a personal. So it doesn't matter that your credit score was 750, 760, because that's a recognition of your past. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, something in your life has occurred in which you now need to take on a personal loan to pay off something, because something went oof. People who aren't having oopsies in their finances aren't taking on personal loans.
Yeah, that's part of why. I'm sure it's not the only reason, but I think that's part of why. Correct me, Fabio. That's part of why banks will, if you don't use like a line of credit or a credit card for like 2 years, like you don't use it once, they'll typically like shut it down, because the thought process is they're not using it, so they're not making any interest off of them. And if they were to suddenly max it out, it means they're probably not going to pay us back because something's happened.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly the thought process that goes through that. So you have that going for you as a bank, and there's some like odd allocations of, actually, I think, Strongman, you should watch the interview with Gary. There's a part where he talks about the allocation of cost. I got to go through it and put in timestamps. I'll put in timestamps for you so you can go and see just that part. But there's a part that's interesting. I think it's off memory. You go to the 10K. Actually, give me just 1 second. I'll tell you where it is on the 10K, and then you can have fun.
I love how if somebody like watches me on Strongman streams and then watches me on my YouTube videos, you get like whiplash.
What?
Because I'm like on my YouTube videos, I'm like, I have my suit on. I'm usually very serious and to the point. Mm-hmm. But I come on here and I just let it fly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just being in vicinity of me corrupts people.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I wasn't gay before I met Strongman.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Cold.
What page? Give me a second.
Let's while he finds it, let's shout out Nate Roscoe, 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, doing it full time.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to let me do his taxes next year.
I'm trying to get him to let me do him.
Oh, I have it right.
Put in a good word for you.
All right. So
I'll offer him a discount on my tax prep.
Page 114 of the 10K for SoFi, and then page 107. There's something else that's interesting. But
can you share your screen, Fabio? Do you have it pulled up?
No, it's best if he does it because he's the host.
Okay.
But if you want
most recent 10K. Sorry, I've been neglecting my duties here.
Your kids?
All of them.
Yeah.
I'm fulfilling my parental obligations, making all this bank on this live stream.
Yeah, Strongman did a 23andMe test. It turns out he has 17 kids.
It turns out that I'm white. Crazy.
we should do a
Page
startup.
107.
We should do a
There's page
startup.
107 and 114. There's two different examples or topics. So 107 should be the fair value method for loans. Oh, this is also something that those degens are doing, the personal loans for Tesla.
Yeah, this guy has a $300,000 HELOC he took out to buy Tesla because they
Cole, let me just stop you there. No,
Yeah.
you're dumb. You're silly. You need to understand they're generating a spread, my man.
It is a spread.
You
Yeah.
borrow money at 15% interest, but you buy an asset, it's giving you 70% dividend yield. Of course, you're making money. Do the difference. Can't you do math?
That's what banks do with loans.
It's just a math at the end of the day.
So why don't Fabio explain this to me? Why don't banks, instead of giving out loans, why don't banks take deposits and buy Tesla?
Oh yeah, because they're stupid.
It's a bigger spread. It's an even bigger spread.
Yeah. They just don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Banks are dumb. So
Well, that's why I use SoFi. But yeah.
Is this the page?
yeah, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
So
what part of it?
It'd be note one, footnote one.
And when you go over this though,
footnote one.
Fabio, can you compare this to like a JP Morgan?
Hmm?
Can you compare like their loans to like what loans JP Morgan would have on the book?
No, they don't. They don't. JP Morgan doesn't have these degenerate loans.
Oh, okay.
And they don't value them at a fair value. So fair value loan valuation of loans is a bit controversial. There's a whole, if you want like a more mainstream media breakdown of this, I think the Financial Times wrote a pretty good piece explaining it and why it's controversial. But essentially, like fair value accounting, I mean, Strongman, you can correct me here if I'm wrong or misstep here, but you're basically taking into account a bunch of assumptions, and the assumptions, okay, it's all well and good if they're right. And that's how you're measuring the fair value of the loans, because you're making assumptions about the forward future value of the loans instead of actually marking to market or, basically putting it at like what the current value is rather than the what you estimate to be the fair value.
Yeah, because there's different levels to like do fair value. Like when you see a stock traded on an exchange, you know what the fair value is. It's the freaking stock price. But when it comes to things like loans, it's probably a little bit more difficult to like accurately calculate the fair value.
Yes,
basically. So you can almost you can use judgment to make it look better than it is.
Especially if you're not trying to sell your loans.
They do use judgment on the impact of future interest rates. If you look in note one, so management is making decisions on that. So do you trust them?
Yes.
But Noto's a god apparently that can't do wrong. So
yes.
Oh, side note, the that intro you did, Dan, with Noto going on the stage.
No, that was some dude that talks shit to me, and then I found his channel and he created that.
Oh, he did?
So I stole it. Do you want it? I'll send it to you.
Yes, I need that, please.
I'll play it more.
Wait, I love the one that you did of Jeremy. He took it and then he actually used it.
Did you know that? He put it
Wait,
on his
Jeremy uses that?
Yes.
He put it
what?
on
like twice now.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, he put it on his Twitter.
Piece of garbage.
He put it on his YouTube, I think, at one point. Yeah.
What an asshole! I'm gonna copyright strike him. What was the other note?
It was on page. So that was the 107. It was 114. So the 114 page on page 114. It's more about contributing expenses to certain segments of the business. So one thing that our guest brought up is that it's kind of strange where they're allocating some of these expenses to, and that if you like, in theory, their banking business should be a lot more profitable than it is, just because they don't have branches. And the branches normally for a bank, you could say it costs about a 1% off of their average loan book in interest in terms of cost. And SoFi isn't. It would appear as though they're not generating a benefit.
That's because I mean, would
So
you
it's almost
expect?
as if they have branches?
Yeah,
Basically, the
essentially.
margins.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
But
that
would
they're
you-
probably even worse off because they're allocating some of the expenses to other business lines.
Now, this is kind of a hard question, Fabio, but all things being equal, how much better should a branchless bank do than a bank with many branches? Like assuming like same amount of branding, recognition, and everything.
Oh, a lot more. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Do you think? I
know-
mean, do you think in like 30 years we're going to see mainly like the top banks will be like? I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to dethrone the ones that are such big names.
No. Banking benefits with scale and also just by it's a lot of circumstantial investing of the bank itself because depending on what assets they have at what time, how degenerate they are with their loan book on liquidity risk or.
But I guess what I was trying to ask is like it's not that like an app only bank is stupid. It's SoFi is stupid.
Yeah, like Ally's good.
Mhm.
Ally's good. Capital One has a lower amount relative to their customer base, so they're doing just fine. There's plenty of online banks actually.
The problem with
I used to use one that was absolutely awful. I forgot what it was called, but customer service was god awful.
I want to pitch you a stock to poor people, but I'll do that later.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no,
problem
Dan's
with-
thinking about it. He's like, what is he talking about?
Dave.
These people that analyze banks, they just all they're focused on is the inputs, right? More customers, more deposits, and they're not paying attention to what the bank's doing to generate a spread.
More customers,
Which is the more important piece of looking at a bank, but they don't do that. Like with SoFi or Ally or any of these. Like, what are they doing with those deposit funds when they get them? Is what you should be concerned about.
I mean, it was so like to me, it was obvious. Like I pulled up their balance sheet and I saw this huge explosion in like loans. I'm like, what is this? And I went and saw it was personal loans, and I'm like, that sounds risky to me because they're not even secured.
Pull up King's comment.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pull up his comment.
Let's talk the difference between
Newest comment.
It's Ally is highly exposed to
Oh, here we go. There.
No, yeah, he's right. They're very
auto
exposed
invest.
to used car loans.
But that's still better than a personal.
There's collateral.
At least they can take your car.
Yeah. And yeah, at the end of the day, like they could require, a certain down payment. So with the car being the collateral, let's say, I don't know, Strongman wants to buy a Toyota. And I'm like, all right, cool. You got this credit. I'm going to extend to you a third or half of the car. I want you to put the other half. There's flexibility within that. I'm exaggerating the numbers here, but I can price it in a way that maybe I don't take the full hit of the depreciation. And if I need to collect on the car, I can sell it for some of my money back. Personal loan, Chris would just walk away. I can ding his credit.
Bankruptcy, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Paul Gabriel told us?
Yeah.
I remember Strongman, like Strongman bought calls on SoFi and he's like, oh, my brother is going to be so mad at me.
Cole, what the hell are you saying?
after Paul lost like $2 million, is like, my brother's going to be pissed.
More.
I think.
Okay. I thought you said I did.
Plastered, man. That's right.
I did say you did that.
I need more whiskey for that.
Am I the only one not drinking in this stream?
It's a Friday, and I had a long week, so I'm gonna be drinking.
But I went out. I smoked a cigar last night. I had a couple beers. I was a little hungover this morning. I'm not gonna lie.
I have some non-Cubans. They're not Cuban.
Totally. That'd be illegal.
That would be illegal. And they're Dominican. And I'm going to potentially enjoy them this weekend.
Yeah, Fabio smoked 2 Dominicans last night.
Talk about all of Jeremy's stocks. Sans Meta being dog poop. LOL.
What? Meta being dog poop?
No, besides Meta.
Sans Meta.
You know Latin.
I don't.
I know.
Has
every
anyone been
language.
following Jeremy? I haven't watched his channel in months. Like I just stopped caring about him.
Let's pull him
Yeah,
up. Pull him up.
it's
Share
so
your screen,
fucking
Strongman.
stupid. I can't watch it.
Go to Andre Jick's channel right now.
Yes, sir. 6,000, 7,000 under G.
And Gil is right. I do need to be on testosterone. I think that's what's holding me back.
If you do a lot of leg
you need a
day,
gym max, bro.
no, you should do a lot of leg day. Like seriously, do a lot of legs.
Well, I
Squat every day.
You went on Dave Ramsey's show. Are you fucking serious? Ugh.
That's crazy that somebody like Dave Ramsey would bring on some like degenerate loser who only cares about money and not actual personal finance or people and helping people. Wait.
Well, Dave Ramsey's a good guy. He cares about the common man by,
yeah, remember when Dave Ramsey
financial
screamed
advisor.
at some 18-year-old making minimum wage because he wore a mask during COVID? For those of you that don't know, Dave Ramsey had like a party for his like employees or something. It's like their annual party. And the catering company, these like teenagers making $7 an hour had to wear masks because their company made them. And Dave Ramsey like lost his shit. He's like, take that fucking mask off. Like,
Right. This comment is, I guess, what Andrew wanted us to was referring to. There's a couple things. So I think he was short Chipotle. He got very mad when Chipotle's earnings came out and it rose. He was also apparently short Apple. He got mad when Apple went up.
Why is he only shorting food companies?
The thing is, I also want to be careful. Like,
I'm sorry, that was funny. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I don't want to like dwell on this too much because I don't want to correct the guy over what he's doing. I find thorough entertainment.
I've got such a great clip. So I've got him doing his. I'm going to make a clip. I have him reacting to the Chipotle short going bad. And then I got a selfie of me outside of Chipotle. And it's going to go at the end of it. I just need to find time to make it.
Put up King Sexy's comment again. Fabio, do you know Dan Pena?
King Sexy.
Yeah.
That guy's so fucking funny. You know why the ancient Egyptians, pharaohs, had 3,000 concubines? Because when you're that rich, you have to fuck every day.
Yeah,
people pay this guy like $20,000. They pay him like $20,000 to go sit down and in a room, and he's like, "You fucking idiots! All you are dumbasses. I have big balls." He doesn't say anything. He doesn't say anything that means he's just like he's like an AI. He's like an AI with dementia.
He's just being a dick, basically.
Yeah, and they're like, man, I
That's like an awesome job. I mean, I get paid to be a dick, but it's like ad revenue.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So Andrew's newest comment is actually a direct quote from that video. The Steve Jobs would be disappointed with Apple had become.
I don't know him well enough to. I guess Jeremy knows him well enough to know that. But.
Well, you know, when you're rich, you operate in those kind of circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Dan Pena is. I don't know. Don't really have an opinion on the guy.
Oh, hey, we missed it earlier, but somebody commented that Khmer said that he wants to publish a book.
Oh,
I love to see the clip of that.
That what?
Khmer says he wants to publish a book. He wants to write and publish a book.
He can't spell. He can't write. He can't
Well, when is that? Hey, this guy has a book.
His editor is going to be a saint. That editor better charge like triple the going rate.
We'll be like, my girl. She's so rich. She look at my portfolio. She laugh at it. And then,
so is he married?
Yeah, he's married. He just got married to someone who apparently is rich enough to laugh at his portfolio size, but also wants $6,000 a month every other week for a purse.
Yeah, the reason he's doing this Tesla thing is because his wife's like a gold digger or something, apparently.
Cole.
She really messed up with that choice.
It could be love.
Could it?
Cole, why is it so dark in your apartment?
Oh, I cut off my electricity.
Wait, serious?
I'm on.
Are
the
you
computer.
poor?
What are you talking about?
You can't
No,
afford
but you could be
electricity.
running a generator. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm running a generator for just my computer.
Khmer's, why you overcomplicate this?
It's a diesel generator. I got it right here next to me.
No, you have it outside on your balcony.
No, it's right here.
Dude, I don't know. You're telling you Christmas this whole degenerate story of like Cole saying he's not paying for his internet anymore.
What?
He's eating rice and beans.
No, Strongman. I forgot that this is my last ever stream. I'm cutting off my internet.
Are you bumming off one of your neighbors?
I'm cutting off my internet in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna live like they did in the ancient times, the 70s. You know.
Look, no.
Yeah.
Shao Hub 5, that comment is how I felt. Cole is going crazy.
I think I do legit think Khmer's first, like when he sends his first edition of the book to the publisher, I feel I'm not making a joke. I'm pretty confident his title is going to be like
I
2
come
paragraphs long,
Oh.
and his editor's going to be like, your title can't be 2 paragraphs long.
No, his book's going to be about him, like, growing up as a poor immigrant and how he overcame all the odds and became a millionaire by discovering a hidden financial trick. That's going to be his book.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's gonna start with like an anecdote about he's like, I was going through the South American jungles when I found Tesla. And that's how I realized. No, but seriously, to answer somebody's comment, to answer Dom G's comment, last month I put all my money into VT, and now I can't afford internet. So things have been rough.
Well,
we got a dividend coming up soon. About a month and a half, maybe.
Yeah, once I get the dividend, I'll put my internet back on.
Oh, well, I'm actually a dividend investor now.
Yeah,
Chris.
Oh, Meta. Yeah,
You are Alphabet.
So you don't like growth anymore?
Wait, Alphabet pays a dividend?
Alphabet pays a dividend.
Okay, I missed that.
A CRM pays a dividend now.
Oh.
Why do you think all these companies are paying dividends now? What's your honest opinion?
Because Meta did it. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I mean,
probably to get YouTubers.
Eventually, the YouTube collective mind actually was like, we have to get this investor revenue on YouTube, so we got to pay a dividend. We're missing out on all this capital. Let's issue a dividend. We'll get all these people who watch Ryan Williams to buy us.
All right, hey, I was gonna like slowly lead it, but I'll come out with the truth. I'm selling my apartment next week. I'm just gonna live in the woods.
You're selling your apartment. You own your apartment.
No, but I convinced the guy to buy it.
You know the difference between renting and owning, Cole?
Oh my god, I dealt with this guy. This guy was a Khmer watcher. I met one in real life. He didn't actually say he watched Khmer, but I figured out he did. He's like, hey, I need to open up a bank account. And we're like, do you bank anywhere else? And he named like where he banked at. I was like, do you have a checking and a savings account? And he's like, what's the difference between those? And then he's like, I'm like, so what account do you want here? He's like, I want a debit card and a credit card. And after I explained what a credit card was, he's like, no, I don't want that. And then trying to open the account for him, I'm like, okay, so just download the app. And he's like, yeah, hold on. And he proceeded to answer like 10 text messages and take like 2 phone calls.
Hey, but you're getting paid
for like 10 minutes. For like 10 minutes.
Was that it? So he just was rude?
It wasn't rude. No, I guess maybe I left out. Oh, yeah. And he also said like, so what are your like financial goals for the next year or so? He's like, I'm trying to help my girlfriend get her dad's inheritance money. Like it seemed like I was in a dream or something. This guy felt like I think I'm gonna find out like a week that OpenAI is like released androids like into the world. They're not working that well. I guess you had to be there. I was astounded that I interacted with this
I'm laughing because Dan's face and my face were the same face, and then Chris got to the same face. Like we're all just like going like, and then Cole just keeps talking the whole time.
Do y'all understand how stupid this guy was?
I thought he was going to talk about like dividends or something. That's what.
Yeah, it went a completely weird direction.
I guess you had to be there. The point is, I met an idiot. That was
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah.
By the way, boys, I'm thinking about doing a Florida trip in July.
Ooh.
July
coming down, baby.
I should be there in July. Yeah, because I'm going to the EU in the summer, but not in July.
Wait,
I don't go to the EU if you own Metastock. So.
I'm going to Disney World in July.
Oh,
we're gonna have a big reunion.
A big reunion.
We got Nate and Jay.
I know. Cole's gonna drive down, right, Cole?
I could go to Florida in July.
There you go.
But you have to tell me you're serious though, because I have to take.
No,
vacation.
I'm serious.
I'm poor, so I have to take vacation time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I can use y'all's internet and electricity.
You're not using my internet.
Shit, fuck.
Even the free hotel Wi-Fi, you're not using that. I'm not giving you the password.
It'd be funny if the next Rabble, I'm at like a Starbucks.
You can set up camp outside in the humidity.
We don't like Starbucks on this channel. You need to go somewhere else. Go to Chipotle.
let's talk about Starbucks, right? Starbucks.
More like Star.
This is not based on like any analysis of the company or anything. I just hate that company. I think it's soy, and I think it has no moat.
And they don't say Merry Christmas.
I like it.
Do you have or where do you get your coffee from? If you
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven? I've never had 7-Eleven coffee. Is it good?
I mean, it's just like right next to my house. So I just go swing by, and if I need a coffee, I'll get it there. But most of my coffee that I drink is Walmart brand classic roast or whatever.
At home, right? Yeah.
At home or at work.
No, he brings it to Starbucks and has them make it.
No, I'll make this.
Starbucks.
But think about isn't McDonald's came out with the Cosmic or whatever, and then you got Dutch Bros. What is so special about Starbucks? I never understood it.
Yeah, I think that's like food in general. Like, what's special about McDonald's?
Well, yeah, it's kind of like
McDonald's has an interesting business, you know.
True.
It's also what people don't get about chains is, I know I'm not blowing any minds here, but things like Starbucks, they're successful because it's not ever bad. Like you never go, like you can go anywhere in the country, you go into Starbucks and you're not like, well, this doesn't taste like coffee. Like it's reliable and that's how it spreads. So it's not, you can probably go to a local coffee place and I'll blow it out the water.
It's an image thing, right? Girls would go get their pink drink,
go
to work, make sure everyone saw that it was a pink drink from Starbucks.
It's always the
way they do it every day. So, but
rich I'd be without women.
Broken.
You'd have double your money. You'd have double your money. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'd have more than that. Oh my God.
And without women, you couldn't have kids.
I would just, I don't know, clone myself.
Dude, actually, yeah, if I tally it all up, oh my God, over my lifetime.
Fabio, I thought you were about to say, like, well, when you said I'd clone myself, you're like, actually, I thought you'd be like, actually, I've invested in, there's a startup that does cloning.
As a matter of fact, let me introduce this new man, my clone.
My clone, he takes out like a firearm.
It's like a baby with a backwards hat.
Like, it's mini me.
You know that scene from like Avengers: Age of Ultron?
That's the only one I haven't seen.
Where he's talking to one of the heroes, Black Widow, and then as he's talking, another version of himself comes up right behind him, destroys him, and then keeps continuing the sentence. That'd be like me with my clone.
I do not take Ozempic.
Okay, number one, what is Ozempic face? And number two, does anybody even talk about that anymore? I thought that was
Drake used it.
Does anybody take it?
Let me see Ozempic face.
Hey, that's not Ozempic face. That's just sodium from my bean diet.
Your bean diet.
Oh yeah, you weren't here for this. You somehow weren't there for that.
Dude, I'm barely here. I missed all the memes.
Yeah. Oh, don't say he does LMAO. Don't say that.
No. So basically, Ozempic hollows out the face. It says.
Oh my God.
I don't use Ozempic.
All right, we got to show this. This is disgusting.
Yeah, it hollows out the face. But that's not even the worst thing. So some of the physicians in the club actually told me about the potential for gastroparesis.
That was my face when I first saw an Andre Dick video.
Sorry.
Oh my God. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh God, here we go. John Goodman. Well, he looks.
John Goodman took Ozempic, really? Wait, hold on. Go back.
To this.
Because it said the last picture is from 2003. So he got like 20 years older too. Like it's not like a before and after.
Let's appreciate the pictures.
Okay.
Who is this?
Take That singer. The Take That singer.
Robbie Williams. Okay, so just makes your face. Got it.
Yeah. So wait, is Ozempic just like a parasitic worm you stick up your ass? Is that what happens?
Yes, Cole. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know about
tapeworm,
but Yeah, then there's gastroparesis that you can get as a condition, by the way, as in it's not curable from then on. Basically, it's you paralyze the stomach.
Hey,
And you're gonna have to take other pills to help, not correct, but help your digestion. For the
Fabio,
rest of
Fabio, can I ask you a question? What
that's
moron?
a side effect. That's a legit side effect.
Fabio, let me ask you a question. What moron said like, "Oh, a new drug that makes me lose weight without dieting"? I'll be the first person to try that.
What makes you say that?
No, who are these actors and actresses that are like, no, don't let somebody else use it for a couple years first. I'm gonna be the test trial for this.
Well, that's their career, man. You got to look good as an actor. It's important.
But they don't look good.
You know what I say you do? I say you get off your lazy ass and go to the gym and eat healthy. That's another solution.
Okay, first of all, not everybody can go to a gym. Some people are paralyzed. Some people don't have. Some people are in gym deserts.
You're right, Cole. I didn't consider that. I'm sorry.
We were talking about celebrities. We were talking about actors. They can go to gyms.
Are there any actors in wheelchairs?
Yeah, there's probably
Drake.
There's definitely the short
Degeneracy.
people, actors.
Fern Troyer.
They probably can't, lift to the same extent. But yeah,
I know. Nickelodeon likes to hire a lot of actresses in wheelchairs because they can't run away.
What? When's your internet going off, Cole? Can we speak that?
Yeah, when is your internet going off?
We're gonna be so disappointed when
it's not going out for a.
Well, it wasn't the full effect because your thing was still up.
Yeah.
That would go away.
Yeah. Don't think about it too much.
We're gonna make Cole big again just to be awkward about it.
Make Cole big again. What is he? Some joke?
You don't see your on the screen?
Something funny though.
Yeah.
My wife caught me watching a shirtless man.
Yeah, I think if anybody's watching this and they're married, I think your wife would divorce you if they walked.
Dude, it is so funny to me. The women hate my channel. Like I have 0 women.
Because you're a strong, independent man. Like
I know women don't like strong, successful men. It intimidates them. They're probably worried their husbands are going to be led astray.
They probably think they're going to fall, madly head over heels.
In love with me. Yeah,
I would. So
what are all these charges for Google on our credit card? Donations to me.
Yeah, dude, strongman, you're not gonna make any money from this stream because Gil can just go to his bank tomorrow and be like, yeah, there's like 20 charges for $1.99. I don't know what that.
I don't know.
Look, I am rolling in dough. Do not sabotage this. I'm gonna have to go back and count.
Somebody upload a video of like this Strongman's live streams from like 2021 and then just like cut to now and be like, what happened?
Well, my live streams were awful back then. Well, they're still awful now, but I mean they were really bad back then.
It's called Cole joined, and then he just.
I did ruin it, by the way. I go if you find my first few streams. I'm very, very nervous, so I'm acting very serious, and then as I get more comfortable, I just let loose.
Yeah,
I'm kind of like a woman.
There's a GIF. There's a GIF that it's like it applies to Fuhat and Cole.
Yeah.
I think. Do you have ADHD, Cole?
I have more than that.
You have more than that. All right. Well, Fuhat. There's like which GIF I'm talking about, Dan, right? It's like normal conversation. It's represented by a golfer. And then this like golf cart comes in out of nowhere, and it's labeled as Fuhat, and just like runs him over.
Oh,
yeah. That GIF applies to Cole. Like, you could put Cole as the golf cart, and the normal conversation as the person again.
Do you guys think I've aged 10 years since I started my YouTube channel?
I think you look younger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you are balding.
No.
People have been calling me Fat Man and Bald Man since I started my YouTube channel. See this hair? Is that balding to you, boys?
Your face kind of looks like you took Ozempic.
No, I think you did lose a little bit of weight, but not since the very beginning. There was one part where you were getting a kind of chungus.
Yeah, since Strongman,
when my daughter was
and then
born,
you lost weight.
I was fat.
Yeah, Strongman lost 200 pounds. His ex-wife.
She was 140, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Strongman doesn't date fat women.
Now I'm getting demonetized.
Well,
But
we don't talk about. We shouldn't be talking about that because that's what got me in trouble last time.
I am voting for Joe Biden.
He is a good man, and I believe. I
Strong
don't
man's
like
wife is a delightful person. I met her, so.
Yeah,
She's funny.
Strongman's wife is actually such an amazing person. He said, "Hey, can I record you calling me Jeremy and yelling at me for?" She said, "Yeah, I'll do that."
That's why I didn't want you to do a video chat when you did our taxes. I was afraid you'd steal my wife. Oh yeah, we did talk on the phone. I think your wife was in the background. But you know what, David? I fully support that decision, and I respect your choice as my client. I would not want to do that to you. I want your business again, and I appreciate you.
I want it to be known. Let's put this on the public record. I am not going insane.
I think you are.
You've always been insane, Cole.
Yeah, no. I think you were like always on the edge, and then you went over that edge.
Hey, this is what. Hey, for those, you know, those old like drug PSAs. Show your kids. This is what happens when you watch Andre Jick and Meet Kevin for 2 years straight. Don't let your kids do this.
I mean, you got to teach your kids financial education, Cole.
Not if you vote for Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You don't have to like just take out like this is what I did because I knew Joe Biden was getting elected. I took out $500,000 in student loans. I put it all into Tesla, and then he forgave them.
That how
yeah,
it works?
there was a forgiving of loans, right?
Yeah, that never happened. What are you talking about, Cole?
There was some forgiveness. It was like one because you can only do like government loans or something.
Of course, paying off the stooges.
And for some reason, by the way, when Joe Biden ran on like forgiving student loans, he didn't do anything for 3.5 years, and then suddenly once the election got near, he started forgiving them. That was weird, but
Roger M, we cannot have market talk. If we even begin to have market talk,
I'll be quiet for 5 minutes.
Cole will not let that happen. Okay.
Cole literally said earlier, he's like, "Can we talk investing?" And then he went on a 20-minute tangent about rice and beans and no internet.
Look, the
So
real
that's
Rabble is not where you learn
investing
great stock tips. Okay,
Well, because
you're not going to learn any valuable information here.
We said buy VT 3 years ago. What do you want from us? Like,
If you want to make money shorting companies, you come to Capital Mindset.
what? No.
if you want to learn how to
Careful.
trade options, go to Capital Mindset.
That's not true.
If you want to
Look, if
triple
you're
leverage
going to
real
shill
estate,
Capital Mindset, you better give me a commission. Okay.
We are not shilling Capital Mindset. We're not also doing options.
Sign up for Strongman's free Discord.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're-
that's right. It's
we're-
pinned comment.
Where I will begin as of today to rule with an iron fist.
we did a culling already in your Discord of Khmer people.
The Khmer Rouge.
We had a
family.
list of we had a prescription list that took out some people.
Like who? Were they like Khmer fans or what?
Yes, like more than fans. Let's put it that way.
Was it Khmer? Was he in my Discord?
I haven't seen.
Well,
looking.
Khmer tried to join your Discord, but he couldn't figure out how links work, so he couldn't join it.
Well, Chris saw that I like attacked like 2 people in your Discord.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. I was like, oh, this is getting spicy.
I was like, is Chris going to message me, tell me to back off? Nope. Keep going. So.
Dude, I mean,
They
as long as
deserved
it's
it.
not like
They deserved it.
extreme
No.
degeneracy, I don't care.
One of those dudes was a crypto guy, I told you, and then the other one freaking was writing buy rating seeking alpha articles on yield max funds.
I did see that conversation. I was
That
like,
was just bullshit. Yeah, he wouldn't even apologize about that. He was like, "No, I was saying hedge them." It's like,
Is Seeking Alpha like Twitter? Like anybody can just go post something? Or
yeah, and
it's a
well,
joke.
they have modern. I mean, it has to get approved, but
apparently not.
Don't you get like $50 if you write for? I might do like a VT article or something like that and get $50. You know,
Well, that's more money than you've ever made from VT.
People keep writing about VT on Seeking Alpha, and I swear to God, they want me to react to it. Like
You
it's
should.
like,
That's a good video.
well, yeah, but it's like I keep seeing more and more VT articles on there. I'm like, what's going on here?
What do they say about it?
The last one was it didn't have enough meta in it, so it was bad.
That's not a real article.
No, it did. I'll react to it. It's pretty funny.
I'm going to y'all are making fun of me, but in like a year when I'm a billionaire because I opened the first ever triple leveraged inverse VT fund, like you guys are gonna feel bad.
Wait a minute, you have to pay to get published? I don't believe. No, oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's one that says there's not enough meta.
Dude,
What's it? Read
it's
it.
like,
Read it
you have
to
like
us.
2 other stocks in there.
But that's
don't
not
know.
the newest one. It's the one before the newest one. There's a new one.
Oh,
actually.
before the newest one. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah, before the newest one. It's example 2, lower weight on meta. The second disadvantage of VT is its lower weight on meta. While VT has 1.02% weight on meta, VOO has 2.13% weight, and ACWI has 1.52%. Meta Platforms demonstrated very strong fundamentals recently, including 28.98% net income margin. Blah, 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 blah. Despite these strong metrics, Meta's forward P ratio and forward EV to EBITDA is less than 5% higher than its 5-year average. Despite problems with Metaverse in 2022, the subsequent layoffs of 13% of the workforce, Meta saw a stellar rebound in 2023.
Wait, that's not an argument. That's not an argument for VOO.
Meta will likely therefore Meta will therefore likely propel ETFs that have it as a holding. Subsequently, this holding is another example of how VT's low weight will likely drive underperformance.
That's like saying a retirement fund that's 60-40 stocks bonds has less exposure to meta. It's like, well,
Cool. It's comedy. Like, do you have a paid subscription? Because I can't access these articles. I'm not gonna pay for that bullshit.
I
need
one.
somebody to like print off the article so I can react.
No,
to
I remember I sent you the other one. Just tell me which one you want.
Oh yeah. Any VT articles, just send them over, or at least like
I'll just
recent ones.
PDF. I can PDF it and send it to you.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
So you
But I'll shout you out.
Damn.
Fine.
but
I want to
can
go into a rage.
But if that guy wants more exposure to meta, can't you just buy VT and then buy some meta?
Yes.
All right, so that's that solved. Like,
Or you can just go 100% meta.
you could just get because his logic is like, well, you should buy VOO because it has more meta, and meta is going to outperform.
Yeah, you could just
Interesting.
Or you could,
Are you going public, Fabio?
Totally.
how's that?
I want that headache. That headache is 100% going to be coming.
Well, you'd get to ring the opening bell,
yeah. That'd
like
be fun.
Fabio.
Khmer.
I have a really cool video idea.
Okay.
I want you to value Strongman Personal Finance,
I like
my
that.
YouTube channel. Can you, if you were going to acquire my channel,
I would need
private
to see that.
equity, how much am my channel? How much is my channel worth?
And right off the videos of me in it.
Okay, I'd have to see the total P&L. I know your margins are like insane, but you have to consider that. What am I going to be a passive owner? So I have to hire you. So I have to do like a purchase and then write a contract with you over a set number of years that you'll keep doing it at the same effort. And then I'd probably have to structure it where you'd still be motivated. So I wouldn't buy the whole company. I'd only buy a piece of the company because I need you motivated to grow it. Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be an interesting thought experiment. Like, how would you value any YouTube channel? How would it work?
By picking a random number and buying the shares of it.
But I'm not sure if there is a state that would enforce a contract that kind of like just enforces you to make videos.
You just trust me, bro. I'll always be. I won't get deleted by YouTube. Trust me.
Oh, maybe you could structure like an agreement where some of the cash that's paid for the shares or the ownership is like locked away, and that gets paid back after a certain amount of years if you don't comply by the contract.
Can you depreciate? You can't actually amortize, like depreciate.
It's a brand.
Like
Yeah.
it's real. Like I have a finite life. I should be depreciable.
Yeah, like isn't that
I'm a biological asset.
Isn't that how like recalls are done and stuff?
Strong
wrongful death.
amortization expense on your cash flow statement.
That's essentially what you
Depreciating
do for wrongful death lawsuits, right? You're essentially like amortizing like a person.
Yeah,
Amortize.
amortizing.
Amortize.
Yeah, that's what I said. Play the clip.
Oh, hold on a minute, Dan. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna wipe that smile off your face.
Okay.
Nothing personal. You too, Fabio. Can't let-
next
Again,
comment. Next
feed the
comment.
community.
Fabio, just do 12, 14, 16.
It is easy. I'll apply a very generous discount rate. As in, it's going to be low. It's going to be like 2%. Like a 2%.
So I'm
rate.
safer than a treasury.
Yeah, you're more guaranteed than a treasury at that point.
Okay.
And if we want to do an exit multiple, I'll do 100 exit multiple.
Why are you being that conservative?
I gotta have a margin of safety, Cole.
Yeah, I read a book about that.
Yeah, I think I'll double depreciate Strongman because I think the stress will just get to him faster.
And
vertical line depreciate.
Vertical line. The very next year, you're just done. Yeah,
that's better than VT's horizontal line.
It's like a 30-degree angle, Cole. Okay.
Cole,
I actually have I'm gonna take a protractor. I'm gonna do a video where I'm gonna measure the angle of the different ETFs over time.
Cole, are you still invested in the emerging markets ETF?
Hell yeah, I'm invested. I'm invested in every country that's not part of the European Union.
Besides the United States too.
No, I'm invested in the United States.
Oh, you have VU?
Yeah, I've decided that in 50 years Europe will be considered a third world country. Not because I want to clarify, it won't be like a third world country nowadays where it's like mass starvation and death and stuff. But in 50 years, relative to every other country, people like you'll turn on the Super Bowl 102 and they'll be like text 157 to donate $10 to a European, and people will feel so bad for them. They'll be, yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wow. Everyone else is going to rise and they're going to stay flat.
They're going to rise so much that Europe will look like a dystopian, like hellhole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cole, I got 14 years of retirement. Are you jealous?
Yeah, I'm pretty jealous. I'm like
14 years.
It depends. Depends. I have to recalculate it based on not paying internet anymore, but I should be able to retire in about 60 years without the internet.
What do you guys think about Gil's comment?
On a beach somewhere.
I mean,
I'll be like Strongman, shirtless.
I am. A part of me is waiting for Fabio to be like, Cole, I put it on to meta calls. I thought I couldn't go belly up.
So meet Dan and meet Fabio will go down gamblers. I mean, there's a reason why you haven't found out about that until now. So.
If I showed everything I own, like the vast majority, it's indexes and boring dividend investments. There's a little sliver I use for fun. So
if Strongman had to show everything he owns, it would be VT and his wife.
God. I do have a very boring portfolio. Like it's actually legitimately boring as fuck. Never compromise, even in the face of Armageddon.
See, I assume when I met Chris, I'm like, dude, tell me. I'm like, you got wrecked before you got VT. I'm like, I was so sure that like you got obliterated, like tech stocks or penny stocks or something, and you're like, nope, the whole time VTs.
I'm on the bell curve. Okay, that's my track. I started with index. I fucked around with individual stocks, and now I'm back to VT.
I'm disappointed.
That was a good analogy. Or when you said that, it's right though, because like I went through kind of a stock picking phase, and then I'm like, I see the end, and I'm like, why would I? In most cases, buy an index, right? Something diversified.
Dude, I blame my friend is like, hey, I bought this stock Nvidia on Robinhood, and he bought it in like 2020. And he held it like through this year, but I was like, what the hell's Robinhood? So I went on there and I started like fucking around. I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool and interesting. And that's when I started like fucking around with individual stocks.
Why did you not call it a Christopher bell curve?
Where did that come from?
He said he was on a bell curve. So I said it'd be funny if he called it a Christopher bell curve.
I didn't invent that. Seriously?
Are y'all goofing with me right now?
What? Are you goofing with me?
It's got so quiet.
Because your name's Christopher Bell. So. All right,
why Strongman hiding his 5% China commission position? It's actually shit. I don't even. It's probably like 2% now, maybe less.
I have a China trade.
It's fallen so much. No, serious question. I don't know if it's fallen so much.
No, it's. I mean, it's kind of been like the last year. It's been maybe down a little bit, but it's more about like I've been investing
The other stuff
a
is
shit
risen.
ton of
Okay.
money because the market, like VT, like when I had it at like 5%, VT was at 78, and then I started throwing in big fucking money right around that time, and now the portfolio's gone up a lot. I'll probably do like a portfolio reveal pretty soon.
I really
I'll
want
show
to
you all.
know. I'm dying to know what's in there.
I know. It's really, it's so fucking boring. People keep asking me, like, can you show us your portfolio? Like, they think I'm doing stuff. I mean, the only change to my portfolio.
Wait, do you actually get that question?
Yes, people ask me all the time. They're like, "Can we see your portfolio?"
You've done like 4
like,
portfolio reviews. They could just search.
They want to see it. They love it. People love to see portfolios. Like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's. I mean, they just want to see the figure of VT. You should troll them a little bit harder, but don't reveal the dollar figures. Just literally show the percentages. Just black it out.
This was the first year I have a factor invested in. One of my portfolios is factor investing, so I'm comparing it to a world index, like an equity index VT equivalent. So far, the factor investing is losing out. So
I briefly factor invest in 2020 in my IRA, and I actually beat the market in my IRA. But because I had it for like 5 months. I think VNQ went up a lot, and VBR had like a good run. So actually, I did beat the market. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. So I just sold it all, put it into VT.
I mean, it's all like close, right? It's like so close. Like, what does it matter? But it's a fun experiment.
I just had a very good position. I knew VBR was going to go up a lot, and I timed it perfectly.
Yes.
I'm enjoying this. I got off early today. JPM was filming a commercial today.
I'm going to go live at 10:30 after this. So keep going.
Yeah, we're probably going to cut this stream off pretty soon.
Yeah, stay strong.
Well, I want to talk about that Matt Darren guy too.
Good, nice.
Oh, he's got a dividend video. He like butchers accounting on that video. Like I'm upset.
He does?
Ooh. He's trying to explain retained earnings, and I'm like, that's not how it works, you degenerate.
Because you found I was looking at it kind of the same time as you. A different video though, but
yeah, he just doesn't understand accounting, but whatever.
I want to give a shout out to
boring. Like, it's just like, why, if you're gonna pick stocks, like this is not gonna outperform.
I want to give a shout out to the 87 people who watched this for 2 hours straight. That's very impressive. And
it's been cycling through.
I appreciate you guys.
It's all because of that guy.
Thank you. They call me
Cole. It's so entertaining.
Tim Cole, my poll.
JP Morgan was filming JP Morgan.
Yeah, I don't invest in JP Morgan because they never tell you like what the JP stands for.
I used to know. Now I don't.
It stands for just.
He tells a joke and it's just like the sound of strong and scratching.
Can you guys hear that?
Oh yeah.
Is my mic really that good?
Yeah.
It's way better when you lean in. Your voice sounded like a radio professional.
I know this mic is. Hello, welcome to Strongman Personal Finance.
Hey, can I do a commercial for you real quick? Like
All right, if you behave yourself,
yeah,
Cole.
No.
Welcome to the Strongman Personal Finance Show. On today's episode, mortgage rates, options, finance, this and more on your journey to retiring a millionaire with Strongman.
We didn't talk about half of that.
But that's if this.
Well, we can talk about mortgage rates now. They're
okay.
Yeah,
let's talk
mortgage
about
rates are. So
the
thing with mortgage rates is that the housing market can't currently. The housing market is experiencing an S curve right now when it comes to supply and demand. So I'd expect interest rates to drop about 2 basis points over the next 7 years.
2 basis points, huh? You know how much that is, Cole?
It's 2%.
No.
20%.
It's 20%. Yeah, mortgages will be free. If Joe Biden, hey, this is a fact, and you can sue Strongman if it's not real. But Joe Biden is reelected, houses will be free.
I believe that.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, well, guys, I got to go to bed so that I can go run 50 miles tomorrow morning. It's been real.
I'm sure you are, Cole. Well, thanks for attending, everybody. I made a hefty sum tonight. I'm going to go eat a decent amount of Chipotle with this.
Oh,
yeah, you can get one burrito.
I actually am happy that I contributed to Jeremy getting effed. Like, I go there a lot. Like, an ungodly amount.
Yeah, did Jeremy not know they're replacing the Chipotle workers with AI?
The avocado AI slicer? Like, come on, man. What are you doing, Jeremy?
All right. Hey, genuinely, everybody who sent money, it's greatly appreciated, and you do help Strongman out a lot. We appreciate you guys, and thanks for watching.
Cole, I'm not sharing with you, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
No,
well, with that being
was
said,
serious.
we will do a Jeremy outro, and you guys have a wonderful night. Cheers!
You know, earlier after the chef earnings came out, I feel like there was several people that were kind of like attacking me. And, you know, it might not have been the agenda or whatever, but you can't control how somebody else interprets it. I interpreted it as like, Jeremy, you don't know what the fuck you're doing anymore. You're clueless. That's how it